Hello, friends. This episode of the podcast is sponsored by Hanky Law. Hanky Law likes solving your problems when they happen, but loves anticipating them so they don't. They provide real people with real solutions to help get your life moving forward. Hanky Law provides criminal defense, family law, personal injury, and civil law. Listen, the legal system can be intimidating and scary. If you find yourself in the legal system, it's important to have lawyers who can explain the process, navigate the legal system, and protect your rights. Hanky Law's experienced attorneys use their knowledge to skillfully defend their clients. Maybe your family is needing representation during a stressful or emotional event. Hanky Law can help. Hanky Law is comprised of Blake and Kelsey Hanky with a family of their own, so you can trust they understand the value of keeping the best interests of you, your finances, your future, and the long-term interests of your children in mind. If you are needing legal help in North Dakota or Minnesota, go to hankyjustice.com or call 701-746-4529. Hanky Law, counselors and attorneys at law. What's up, everyone? What's up? Sorry for the fans in the back. It's just really hot out, and I don't really care to turn off the fan for the sake of the audio. You can hear me just fine. I'm sorry if you get bothered by the fan. This is my least grossing show, so it's fine if you don't like it. I don't care. Dudes, what's up? It's been like a month. It's been a busy month, man. I've been busy. Apparently, I'm a fucking actor now, so that's neat. Yeah, it was one of those things where I used to do it. I was in a Hardee's commercial once. Some of you fuckers remember that, and that was weird. And so yeah, now I'm in a commercial with Shaq and I'm not supposed to say this part. I'm like that guy who plays Spider-Man who constantly gives away confidential information. But I'm in a commercial with some cool people, and I'm pretty excited for that to come out. And that was also in CSI Vegas, which is a dope show that'll be coming out. It's like a reboot, I think. I don't think it was, I think it was actually, oh my god, you guys can barely see me. My light's not even on. Give me a second, oh my god. That's so much better. Hey guys, sorry about that. I didn't have my light on. So yeah, I forgot what I was talking about, but I'm just gonna get right into it, man. I'm so pumped for the Tokyo Olympics. They're happening, man. I mean, there's still a shrivel, like that. It's like a really small amount, like the shrivelly grape amount of shrivel of amount that it's not gonna happen. And I just want to be clear that if it does not happen, that I will be laughing my ass off for everyone who bought all the merch already, because you'll just own clothing for an Olympics event that never happened. Pardon me while I take a sip. Oh, well, there it is. Tampa Bay leads the series 2-1. I just watched the Tampa Bay Lightning take down the New York Islanders in New York 2-1 here. And now they're leading the series 2-1. Yeah, I'm excited for the Olympics, though, man. Everyone gets so pumped. My girlfriend and I were talking. We're like, when the gymnastics come on, everyone gets so low-key excited, but no one ever talks about gymnastics any other time. It's just during the Olympics. And let me tell you what. When I think it's Simone Biles, is that her name? Simone something. Dude, I don't know, Simone something. She's wild as fuck though. She can backflip and do all sorts of crazy shit, and it's really cool to see that. Just because I know if I ever tried, I would snap my body into 73 and a half pieces. By the way, I'd like to point this out. See that? Right. Oh, that's the wrong way. Right there. Right there. See that? That is the opening for my air conditioner. And up here are the only two vents for my entire apartment. So it's 118 outside today. Good luck keeping this bitch cold. It's been pretty warm in here, as you can see by my sweaty hair. And honestly, like, my throat is like hurting just talking because I've been so thirsty all the time. I just drink so much water and it's not enough. It's so hot, dude. It's so hot. What can you do besides just be like, oh damn, is it hot? Yeah, I'm excited for the Olympics, but I'm overall I'm just thrilled for just sports to be back. You know, the Olympics, or not the Olympics. COVID like took so much away from all of us. Like, you know, besides my entire livelihood, COVID took away. You know how much that we all love sports and you know sports in general. Now that they're back, it's just great, and it'll be great to get the international community back into a building. I don't know why we're doing Beijing Olympics in 2022. Like, I'm sorry, we're just is that our new thing? Just let's host the Olympics in countries that are actively committing genocide. Like we did it to the Nazis, and now we're doing it to the Chinese. Like, why do we do this? Why are we giving? And plus, Beijing just had it in fucking '08. Why do they need it again so soon? Fuck them, you know. Why seriously? Fuck them. Whatever. I'll just get off that. It's weird. I'm playing RuneScape a lot lately, man. And by a lot, I mean just because it got mobile, so I'm able to play it mobile. So whenever I'm riding in the car, or if I'm waiting for like my tire to get switched out or something, which has none of those things have really happened lately. But if there's ever a scenario where I'm just sitting, I'll just pop open some RuneScape. You know what I mean? And it's a great game. It's a great game. Been playing it my whole life. I don't know if you guys are into this game or not, but yeah. It's cool. The NHL playoffs, man. I'm just talking about it. If you guys aren't watching the NHL playoffs, it's because you're sad. I'm like that guy from Tiger King, right? Like it's because you're sad and you're just lonely and you're just whatever. I don't know that the guy who had like all the women change their names so that he could fucking be their rock tamer person, whatever. Rock tamer. What? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know what I'm talking about. Um, you know, we can talk about the NBA, how everyone's like Bucks and 6, dude, Bucks and 6, and now it's like Bucks and 7, dude, Bucks and 7. Right? Everyone wants the Bucks to beat the Nets, but no one really expects it to happen. So everyone's just really praying for a miracle here. You know, it's a Wisconsin team. I'm from Wisconsin. We choke when it matters. The last championship that we've won was like 2010 or 11, when it was the Super Bowl when you know, before Aaron Rodgers threw a fucking little pissy fit. What is he up to? Why? Can someone explain to me what the fuck is going on with Aaron Rodgers? Why is he so upset? Like, what does he want to happen? Does he want people fucking fired? Or, like, what is his... He's really trying to pull a LeBron James, and it's like, dude, but you're not. Like, you're not you're not the LeBron James. Tom Brady is the LeBron James of the NFL. It's just the way it is. You know, I'm sorry. It just is the way that it is. You're more of like a... you know, like maybe like a Larry Bird or something, like really good. You'll be remembered, but you weren't like you have. I'm sorry, how many kick-ass receivers and running backs and a award-winning line and all this other crazy shit, and now you're like, well, I need organization change. It's like, dude, you almost write the playbook. You know, you call your own plays half the time and then hot route it. And if the coach calls a play, you hot route the motherfucker immediately. It's like you're not. I just don't think that. Wisconsin needs him as bad as everyone thinks he is because this is the same thing that happened when Favre was leaving. Everyone was like, "Oh, what are we gonna do? We don't have Favre anymore." And then the backup stepped up to the plate, and look, now we have Aaron Rodgers. Okay, what about this next backup guy? I don't know who the fuck he is, but like, why can't we give him a shot? Really, I mean, really, what's the worst that could happen? Aaron Rodgers goes and plays for the Browns, or you know, I don't even know L.A. He'll go play somewhere, but odds of him playing in Green Bay are pretty slim, man. Pretty slim. Um, yeah, I'll just move on from that now. Dude, today I guess the president signed into law Juneteenth, which is pretty neat because it's an actual holiday that's worth celebrating. Like we have really stupid fucking holidays like President's Day and shit. Like fuck the presidents, man. Who gives a fuck about them? They're public servants. Who cares? They work for us. You have a day? You have a day? No, then fuck them. They don't get a day either. You know? Everyone kind of thinks these people are up on this pedestal. Like, oh, it's the president. Fuck the president. Who gives a shit? That guy shits and jerks off just like everyone the fuck else. He's not that special. He's really not. He's just a person. And I say jerks off because we haven't had a woman president. And, you know, I think it's time. I think we should have, like, Condoleezza Rice or something. I don't know. Someone should run for president who's like, because all the guys, all my friends are like, dude, if a woman is president, man, if a woman becomes president, it's all going to hell. They're going to fucking start wars left and right. It's like, hasn't every war ever been started by men? Pretty sure every war ever has been started by men, except for that war with like Troy when they were fighting over like the girl because the one guy went over and then they secretly fucked and then the kingdoms were like, oh my god, I gotta fucking kill you now, and then Troy like was like, oh please don't, I'm really small. That might be wrong. I haven't seen that movie in God knows how long. But yeah, that was me rambling on that. I just got to talk again about RuneScape, man. I just got to talk again. I've been noticing all my friends from back in the day, old accounts that I haven't seen online in a while, they're all starting to trickle back in because mobile came out. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty cool to see. I'll move on. I'm sorry. Let's not forget. I want to talk about something quick before I forget. In February of 2017, two young girls went missing on a historic trail in Delphi, Indiana. Shortly after a search, both their bodies were found, and they were murdered pretty horrifically by the bank of the river. And they didn't release information on how the girls were murdered, or they didn't release anything like that. But you know, from the so whoever there has been like leaked texts or whatever. I don't know if they're true, but like saying that was pretty horrific. And I just need everyone to keep remembering these girls because it's been almost 4 fucking years. It's been 4 years. It's been 4 years since this happened, and the guy still hasn't been caught. I mean, there's a literal sound clip of him talking to the girls that go down the hill, which is where they're eventually murdered. And you can see a video of the guy walking, and someone's either holding up an alibi, or it's like a Ted Kaczynski situation where it's going to be like some random guy that no one's ever seen, heard of, or anything like that before, It's pretty severe crime, so I mean, if it's a first-time offender, it's pretty fucking crazy, I can't imagine it would be, but this is America. Crazy shit happens here every day of the week. I just don't want these girls to get forgotten about. So if you haven't looked this up yet, if you're not really sure, you can go onto my cloud surfing podcast and you can look for the episode with Kelsey German. She is the older sister of Liberty German, one of the victims. And we talk a lot about it. We discuss everything. And then if you want more information about that, I go into it again in my podcast called American Homicide, and you can check out the episode called Delphi Homicides, and that's the unsolved in that one. I don't know what I'm talking. I wrote down the words F9. I don't know if that's a key. Oh no, it's F9, like the Fast and Furious 9 movie, because they can't stop making those fucking movies, dude. Who's asking for these? Who? Who's coming out and they're like, you know what, Fast and Furious 9. And then I was just talking, if you haven't listened to Better Life, it's me and my cousin's podcast. We were just talking, we're like, oh my god, they're doing a Jurassic Park Fast and Furious crossover. Can you imagine if they have to contain the dinosaurs based on family? Right? We're going to contain these dinosaurs with family. That's Vin Diesel coming down to rescue the scene, It's crazy, man. It's all crazy. The world's crazy. COVID's almost gone, but it seems like everyone kind of still wants to be around because everyone got so used to the laziness that everyone's like, no, man, let's keep doing that. That sounds fun. But I'm really excited to be back. I'm going on the road soon for a tour. It's going to be great. I'm so excited that everything's back open. So if you're one of those people that's like, it should really stay closed, you're just shut up, all right? Fuck off. It really shouldn't. It really shouldn't. It's been over a year. If you're gonna get sick and die, it's gonna happen by now. If you wanted to get vaccinated, you could have done it by now. If you haven't done it, it's your fault. It's free for every fucking adult here in America. All you have to do is walk into a Walgreens like I did and just get the fucking shot. No one's. It's honestly, I got it. You're fine. You're fine. I have it. I make jokes about, my 5G signal's great. I'm kidding. It's not real. There's not actually chips in anybody, you stupid fucks. Just go get the fucking vaccine so we can get this bitch over with, It's not... can you imagine back in the polio day, everyone's in the rooms with the fucking iron lung, and then they finally, the scientists are like, we finally did it. We have the vaccine for polio. We've worked day and night for months, almost a year, to make this vaccine. And then the general public was like, man, they developed that a little too quickly, don't you think? No, I don't fucking think that. I think that we already have a ton of coronaviruses, and that it didn't take that long for scientists who are working literally day and night with supercomputers who can fold proteins by themselves, which I used my computer to help with. You could have done it. A lot of people have done it, the folding at home to help mold proteins and shit. It's not surprising. It's not surprising that it came out that quickly. Oh, but you know, 0.0000001% of people are having an enlarged heart. You want to know what? It's because they probably eat so much goddamn McDonald's that their heart was already enlarged as it fucking was, and this vaccine was like eating some of the fat cells that were flowing through their veins, and it was expanding inside their heart, thus stretching the muscle. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, not a scientist. That's why I listened to doctors and scientists who developed the vaccine, who then gave it to me, and I have since been totally fine. And you know, for real, um, I get antsy about it because it's like, dude, this has been going on forever. How the fuck? How many people have gotten the vaccine now? And if you, let's be real. Oh, well, the government, they're just trying to get vaccine for population control, bro. It's population control. Why the fuck would they kill off the people who fucking listen to them, right? If you got the vaccine, you're one of the sheeple, right? You're a sheeple, and we're the people that listen to the government. Why would they only leave around the assholes who don't listen to them? They kill you fucking guys first, man. And, you know, I'm not A1 government either, but I'm also not a fucking idiot, and I know how science works too, you know? And, you know, I try not to be on, like, the science cult, because, like, science is kind of culty at some points, like, if you disagree. Like, if you don't want to get the vaccine, you have the choice not to, right? You don't need it. You shouldn't have to get it. I don't think the vaccine's very okay at all. I personally don't agree with it, but, like, you can agree with it. I don't give a fuck what you think. But, I just think by now, if you had the choice to get it, if you haven't gotten it, that's your choice, and now we have to move on and let everyone start living their fucking life again, man. It's been too long. It's been way too long of lockdown, and I can't. I'm getting antsy. I'm really excited to get back on the road. I'm scheduling a tour. I've already got some dates scheduled, but I haven't posted them yet, just because I want to make sure I have like a whole lineup before I get everything out there. If you want to get my pay-per-view show, you still can. Totally available. You're like, Jake, is it available? It's totally available. Totally available. Available on my website, jakeridercomedy.com. You can go to events, and the event is still there. It's like a past event with a little line through it, but you can still click on the click for tickets, and it'll take you to the website, which is exactly where you can get the fucking link, you know, and then they let you watch it. And it supports me. It supports my other friends who are in this biz. And yeah, I'm excited. It was a great. Dude, I had so much fucking fun, man. You know, when you're producing a pay-per-view, all these people are here. There's cameras, there's lights, there's photos, there's the news, there's people watch. It's the time of my fucking life. And I've been chasing this dream for quite a while. My friends who know me that I've been doing this for a while, and it would just mean everything to me if my friends and family went ahead and watched it and told me what they thought. You know, the amount of people who were like, "Oh, how'd it go?" Well, you know, it's available for you to watch, so maybe you just go check it out yourself and see how it went. You know, don't text me how it went. Just go check it out and then say, "Hey, man, looks like it went blah blah blah," and then insert whatever you think. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. Oh, dude, if you guys aren't checking out what's going on in the space realm of the world, you're forgetting like a lot of what you're missing out on a lot of shit, man. Like SpaceX, they're gonna launch their suborbital attempt of like the booster, you know, with underneath the Starship, which is gonna be the biggest rocket ever launched ever, and they're gonna do that seriously pretty soon. So that's neat, and I'm just excited for all this, man. I'm just excited. China launched a space station, and then they launched a rocket with 3 astronauts on it. But when I watched the launch, man, those astronauts didn't move an inch. Not a person moved. They didn't even blink. So I'm pretty sure they were mannequins. You know, they're basically the new Soviet Union. I mean, America's kind of the old Soviet. We kind of took over in secrecy and hiding everything we do in government, and then you know, I'll stop ranting. But China is really, really bad. Like, they're Soviet Union for real. Like, their secrecy goes over, above, and the top, and it's fucking pathetic. But, you know, fuck them. Don't forget about the Uyghur people. And, you know, I don't really know how to end podcasts that well. Like, I have this thing that I do where I just kind of look for ways to end shit. So I guess I would like to end it by saying, Um, you know what? You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna play music, and then you're not gonna be able to hear me anymore, and then it'll just fade out into music. So here we go.